we are in room 106B. We are in the library office. It's attached to the library, and this is where the librarian's desk would have been if it was a full functioning library, but we work in a building that's been converted to preschool only. So when you walk in, there is a room that has my coworker Amber's desk. And this is our kind of like common workspace. We got some really cool lights and some sayings. We have storage down here for all of our craft supplies and anything we're going to use to make products, our lesson plans. We have our iPads charging. There's our little laminator. We have a big laminator in the office, but we use this little one for projects where we need thicker lamination. This is our candle, melting wax candle. It's pretty dark in here because we have a lot of alternative lighting, so we don't have to have the overhead lamps on. Our coffee pot, we have a sink that constantly drips and is awesome. And then for each person at our school, we created a word of the year. This is mine. My word is to create. So this is my little wordle. That's all the things I want to create this year. Create engagement, create learners, create excitement, create communicators, create relationships, trust, blessings, love, trust, all kinds. So we put a little inspiration wall up here with everyone's word. And then on our little rope here, as we acquire things this year that remind us of our word, we will pin them on here. We even have a little squirrel, but that's an inside joke. If you haven't read the article about being a marigold at school, you should read that for sure. I was our little, actually little magnets that I made for everybody in our school. All right, so from here, I'm going to show you where I sit. So we have this second room, and that's my space right there. There's my Aunt Margaret. Not really, but I got that in a white elephant gift exchange, that funny picture in the top left. Okay, so let me turn on the overhead lights, even though we wouldn't usually. That way you can check out the space better. So this is my desk. I have this little shelf over here. There's my bag that I bring home. And there's my beautiful wall. So there's my desk. So on my little cart, I have my therapy plan. So I have a folder for each teacher. Like this is a preschool teacher that I'll go into her class. So all the kids' data sheets are in there. And then I have my planner. This little ruler box is from Target Dollar Spot. Isn't that cute? I have this is my behavior chart. I lost some of my Targets, so I gotta get some new ones. That I use with every group. Then I have my record release forms and just some other random stuff that I've needed on hand this week. I just have some supplies that I use all the time over here, like some WH books. This is a box of sensory goodies. And that's over there. I have a calendar. These paper wheel things are really easy to put up. They're from Michael's in the party section. They have a bunch of different colors. These are like peach or coral. I have a Be Awesome Today sign. I think I need to iron it. It's been hanging and it hasn't got the wrinkles out yet, but that's from Hobby Lobby. This little, my walls are all magnetic, so everything is magnetic. This is a little locker holder, like from Target, from the back to school section for kids decorating the inside of their lockers. And it has my marigold sign, and then these little prayers for educators are in my TPT store. That one's one Kim wrote. Okay, just some inspirational things. Our school mascot is the caterpillars, so that's what that one's for. And the other two are just my favorite thing ever. License stuff. This is where I keep my caseload list and my schedule. I flipped it around so I wouldn't have to block out the names for you. My new favorite cup, I don't give a sip. My computer. I got this cool fan that matches my colors at Target, and it keeps me cool because I'm always sweating. My lamp is from, I think maybe Walmart. And I have a cute little sign. It says, "Praise God, from whom all blessings flow." If you have been following my blog, you might have made a Be Happy jar. This is a freebie on my store. You can see it has little pieces of paper inside, and they're all little things to make you happy. Pull out one when you're having a rough day. And then this photo frame holder is from Michael's as well. It's like a long, skinny photo holder. And then I have a bookshelf. And again, my white elephant Great Aunt Margaret gift. And just some random materials that I pull from frequently. And then in the center of my room, we have like this big shelving system. So this year we covered it with, it's actually a shower curtain because we need to be able to get access to this. So since it's on a shower curtain rod, we can just easily slide it like that. And in here we just have some therapy materials on the top, more therapy materials, reference books, some switch information there, the Big Mac. And the bottom is all my testing supplies. I do the evaluation team, so I do the testing. That's a AbleNet turnabout, so if you need to have a switch activated spinner, that's a really cool activity. And then these are just forms, different tests, all of our testing protocols. We just got 2 new time timers. They're still in here. Some more tests, and that's all in there. And then I do happen to have a little cabinet over here too, and it's full of random stuff. So I totally bring a whole medicine cabinet, it feels like, with a little toothbrush and painkillers and lotion and mirror, some lunches, in case I don't have time to pack my lunch. And then we have rain jackets for when we have to go do outdoor bus duty. How about this little guy? A mouth costume. And that's the bag I take with me to itinerant students, and my purse. So that's a peek at my desk. Let me back up one more time and let you see it. Totally cute, right? I have never decorated this much except for this year, so I'm really excited about it. And then let me walk you out to our other space. So this is my therapy cart for now. I'm trying to find a new one that I like, but haven't found one yet. So I haven't sorted it yet. Our kids come next week, so I'll have to do that before then. This is a really cool new activity that I created. I'll show it to you in another blog post. And then you might have seen my room tour before, where I shared that we keep all our materials in these outdoor these bookshelves out in the library room. And so behind all the curtains are bins sorted by seasonal activity. So we just spray painted these letters that say speech and language at the top. But this is our whole area. There's my new shark, to store our materials. So let me show you really quick what that might look like. This second set of curtains is our kind of October, November materials. So you'll see there's lots of seasonal things. Apples and pumpkins, there's a Christmas tree. So anything seasonal, and all our materials are sorted. And I pulled the curtain down. Sorry, they're just on tension rods at the top, so I'll put it back up. So we sort any worksheets or crafts or interactive books that we use, we just sort them in these crates. And then as it's that time of the year, we move to it. And so we follow a preschool curriculum that our school follows. So it looks like this since I knocked the curtain down. So we know the curriculum ahead of time because it's a school-wide curriculum, because we have 13 special needs preschool classrooms in our building. Okay, so that's the $10 office tour. I hope you liked it. And then here's our space in here. Thanks for listening.